5B lesson model. And one of our objectives, the first one was identify where energy standards are in the next generation science standards. On the poster over here, it also says we're going to communicate how to carry out a 5B lesson plan. The idea with the 5B lesson plan is that it is just a wonderful way to organize our lessons so that they follow the philosophy of project-based science. It is not how you have to do project-based science, but it just blends, they merge and work together very nicely. So for example, so far today, my engage with you, the first E, was our class shadow, and then doing the biggest shadow. So I'm sorry, the class video and the biggest shadow. That was to engage us, get us excited, hook you in the idea of our objective about life. Exploring. We explored the concept with this investigation. This would probably be a much larger investigation with the students because we would do our design, we would do the steps we did earlier, plus this data collection, then do our graphing, and do a full claim evidence reasoning with our data. Now we're going to go into the explain. I'm going to elaborate a little bit about where the research is for the 5B instructional model and how it ties in with project-based science. And so that's where we are at in the evening. So here we, as an example of the 5B model and what we just did. The engage part, we presented the above question. Explore was testing the materials. Explaining it was creating a graph showing the darkness of the shadow. Extend was to redesign if we were to redesign it. And evaluate. How does the lesson compare to a traditional lesson plan? Move on here. Engage, explore, explain, extend. Notice it's circular and evaluates in the middle because we're always evaluating. We never stop evaluating through every step of our lesson. I also want you to see that you can do this cycle as one lesson. You can do the whole cycle within each component. So an engage can include exploration, explanation, which is when you stood up with the posters, and extending it. So they can do a quick activity of connecting it to something they've already done in science or any of the disciplines. And we are always evaluating.